I see your shadow in the pouring rain. Every drop whispers your name. I let you go, I walked away. Now I'm lost in words I couldn't say. Every night I hear your voice, like a faded song, like a distant noise. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be here right now? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late. All I have are whispered regrets. Your laughter echoes in the empty space. I still remember how your touch felt safe. I tried to hide, but it's so clear. Without you, I'm drowning in my fears. Every night I hear your voice, like a faded song, like a distant noise. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be here right now? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late. All I have are whispered regrets. If I could rewind the time, would you still be mine? Or have I lost you forever? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late, and all I have are whispered regrets. All I have are whispered regrets. All I have are whispered regrets. You said goodbye like it was small, like we just talk again by fall. But something in the way you smiled felt like a pause that lasts a while. Your shadow lingers in my bed, 1,000 things we never said. I held my breath, you turned away, and left the sky a deeper gray. Just another goodbye, you said it so light, like love doesn't burn in the middle of night. But I feel the cold in the words you let fly, and I know this time it's not just a lie.
It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie. It's not just a lie.
inside. We fought for years to stay alive. Now we're just ghosts who once survived. Your coat still hangs behind the door, like it might mean something more. I talk to walls, I sleep in fear that you were right to disappear. But deep inside I can't let go of all we were, of all I know. Just another goodbye, I've heard them before, but this one you meant, and it cut to the core. You faded like smoke through a crack in the sky, and left me here just asking why. You walked like it didn't weigh a ton, but I'm the one who can't outrun. Just another goodbye, but this one feels like the end of the sun. You left your sweater on the floor, like you weren't sure you'd close the door. The static plays on every line, like fate forgot to draw the sign. I hear our song, it plays again, but now it only brings me pain. Each note reminds me what we lost, a love that couldn't pay the cost. This is the last song on the radio, fading like us, too soft, too slow. No more verses left to write, no more stars to guide the night. You were my chorus and now you're gone, and silence is the saddest song. This is the last song I'll ever know before I let you go. I changed the station, changed my hair, but you still follow everywhere. In mirror glass and crowded rooms, your memory plays its quiet tune. I wish I said what I believed before the melody had to leave, but all I have is this refrain, a song that drips like autumn rain. This is the last song on the radio, a whisper in the afterglow. It played for us, now it's for me, a lonely tune in minor key. No encore now, no second show, just echoes from the long ago. This is the last song I hold tight as you fade into the night. Song on the radio, fading like us, too soft, too slow. No more verses left to write, no more stars to guide the night. You were my chorus, now you're gone, and silence is the saddest song. This is the last song I'll ever know before I let you go. said we'd make it through the storm. Promises don't keep us warm, and let go in falling rain. Nothing but this quiet pain. I waited long, I held on tight, but love can't live on fading light. You slipped away without a sound, and now I'm lost where you were found. No one stays forever, not even love so strong. Time will steal the tender and prove our hearts were wrong. We built a house from laughter, but watched it fall apart. No one stays forever, not even in the heart. I see your face in strangers' eyes, I chase your voice through cloudy skies, but you're a dream I can't recall, a picture fading on the wall. I wrote you letters in my mind, but never had the strength to sign. Now every line's a quiet plea for what we were, for what can't be. No one stays forever, not even tears can keep the ones we love from leaving. They vanish while we sleep. You were the best I ever knew, but even stars must fall from view. No one stays forever. Now I'm losing you. We stood so close, yet worlds apart, a silent wish, a restless heart. You looked at me, I looked away, both scared of what we couldn't say. The timing wrong, the words too late. We left it up to chance and fate. No broken vows, no final cry, just empty echoes in the sky. You smiled like maybe something more, but never opened up the door. I dreamed of you but stayed behind, afraid of what we'd never find. We danced around what could have been, a love too loud to keep within. But we were ghosts of love untold, a story faded, left to fold. When we were almost, but not quite. We lived in dreams, not in the light. I loved you more than words could show, but some things bloom that never grow. You were the song I didn't sing, the almost love, the almost spring. And now I walk these streets alone, still haunted by what we'd have known. They They say the saddest love is this, a touch, a look, a near miss kiss. No ending scene, no final flame, just memories that wear no name. When we were almost, it felt so real. But dreams don't last when hearts won't heal. You live in places I can't hold, a love that never got to grow. Found your letters in a box, tied with a string behind the clocks. Each word you wrote was once my flame, not just a whisper with no name. Your voice lives in the faded lines, like distant bells or broken chimes. I read them slow, though tears may fall. They're all I have, they're still my call. You used to write like love was truth, so full of stars, so full of youth. Now ink has dried and time has stained the promises we never claimed. You swore forever, soft and loud, but even skies can lose their cloud. I fold them back with trembling hands, like holding what I'll never understand. Forgotten letters never burned, hold every page of love we learned. They haunt me more than your goodbye. They ask me why, and so do I. I should have thrown them long ago, but some things you just need to know. They're all that's left and all I trust. Your love and paper turned to dust. We loved in ink, but not in time. And now you're gone beyond the line. But still I read, and still I ache from every vow we couldn't make. Forgotten letters full of rain, each word a stitch, each line a pain. I'll keep them close, though you're not near. Your ghost still lives in what I hear. You left so quiet, not a sound. No shattered glass, no breaking ground. No final words, no slamming door. Just silence deeper than before. I searched the sheets, I searched the sky for pieces of your last goodbye. But all I found was empty space. You vanished without leaving a trace. Gone without a trace, but I still see your face in every mirror, every dream, in every pause between my screams. You took the light, you took the air, but left your ghost still standing there. Gone without a trace, but never far from place. The closet's full, your scent remains. Your coffee cup, your window pane. The wind still whispers through the trees, as if it's echoing your peace. I'd rather fight than feel this numb. A war of silence we become. I speak your name into the night, but it just fades into the light. Gone without a trace, but time cannot erase the way you laughed, the way you lied, the way you slowly said goodbye. You left no clue, you left no sign, just ruins of what once was mine. Gone without a trace, but burned into my grave. Gone without a trace, but time cannot erase the way you laughed, the way you lied, the way you slowly said goodbye. You left no clue, you left no sign, just ruins of what once was mine. Gone without a trace, but burned into my grave. If you had stayed another day, would we have found a different way? Could we have talked beneath the rain and washed away this quiet pain? Would you have seen me truly break, or heard the words I couldn't fake? Would your hands still fit in mine like puzzle pieces lost in time? If you had stayed, would love survive? Were we always meant to die? Into a sea too deep to swim, with fading light and chances grim. If you had stayed, could hearts be whole? Or would we drown in self-control? Now all I have are dreams that fade of what could be. I whisper lines you'll never hear to empty rooms that hold you near. I play our song on broken strings, each chord a ghost of what it brings. The photos stare but don't respond, like pages from a tale gone wrong. You took the end before the start and left a map with no true heart. If you had stayed, who might we be? Would love have set or set us free? Would time have healed the wounds we made, or buried us beneath the shade? But you let go, and I remain, asking questions lost in rain. If you had stayed, would I still break the same? This is the last song I'll sing for you. No more lines in shades of blue. I've poured my heart in every rhyme, but love can't live on borrowed time. You turned away, you closed the page, left me trapped inside this cage. And though my voice still shakes with pain, I won't sing your name again. This is the last song I'll sing for you. No more echoes to pull me through, no more dreams to chase in vain, no more dancing in the rain. This melody will set me free. One final chord, then you'll leave me. This is the last, the very last song I'll sing for you. I used to write with hands on fire, but now they tremble with desire to let you go, to walk away, to find the dawn in my own way. You were the spark, now just the ash, a faded note, a broken flash. I'll sing this out and close the door. No second verse, not anymore. This is the last song I'll sing for you. And maybe now I'll make it through. No more waiting on a sign, no more verses made from lies. I'll let this sorrow fade to dust. The strings will break because they must. This is the last, the very last song I'll sing for you. The curtains move, but no one's there. just dust caught dancing in the air. The clock still ticks, the frame still stands, but nothing feels like where we planned. You lit the room with just one glance, turned silence into slow romance. But now the fire's turned to stone, and I am left to sleep alone. This is where the light used to fall. Now shadows stretch across the wall. You were the sun behind my day, but even stars can slip away. I still reach out when darkness calls, to where the light used to fall. Your voice remains in certain words, in songs of lost and lonely birds. I replay scenes we used to live, but memory is all love gives. I speak your name like it still fits, like something left behind that quits. But even echoes start to fade, like flowers left where vows were made. This is where the light used to fall, where love would warm the empty hall. Now every window holds the rain, and every breath just speaks your name. You were the flame I gave my all. Now coldness climbs the wall, where the light used to fall. Where the light used to fall. I'll make the bed on just one side, the other's cold, no place to hide. Your cup still sits upon the shelf. I talk to you, but just myself. I walk the path we used to share, but only shadows linger there. You're left so quiet without a sound, and now I haunt familiar ground. Your laughter echoes down the hall, but it's not real, it's not at all. I still remember how you'd smile, it held me warm for just a while. I light the candle every night, just like you did, to make things right. But all it does is show the space where you once lived your glowing face. There's a silence where you used to be, a quiet ache that's killing me. Your name still lives inside the air. I turn around, but you're not there. You were my heart, you were my home. Now every day I walk alone. You're gone, but still I always see the space where you used to be. I don't expect you to return, but love like this still tends to burn. So I'll keep holding on too tight to ghosts that whisper every night. There's a silence where you used to be. It echoes like a melody, and though the world just moves along, to me you're still a quiet song. The walls are shaking, but I stand still. The echoes whisper what they can't kill. A fire's burning deep in my chest. I won't stop now, I won't second guess. The crowd's a river pulling me near. Through all the noise I find what's clear. A thousand voices, but I hear one. The battle's lost, but the war's not done. I am the flame that won't fade away, burning brighter with each breaking day. You can try to douse me, but I'll remain. Through the ashes I'll rise again. The night is heavy, but I won't fall. The weight of doubt can't break it all. I see the faces shining like gold. Together we are brave, we are bold. The sky is open, the stars align. This is our moment, our time to shine. No chains can hold what the heart defends. This is the place where the echo bends. I am the flame that won't fade away, burning brighter with each breaking day. You can try to douse me, but I'll remain. Through the ashes I'll rise again. I am the flame that won't fade away, burning brighter with each breaking day. You can try to douse me, but I'll remain. Through the ashes I'll rise again.
I've been chasing shadows
I've walked on edges where the brave dare to tread, held on to hope when the world thought it was dead. Through the ashes I rise, I'll never fade. This heart of mine was born to blaze. And if the silence tries to drown my song, I'll sing it louder, I'll prove it wrong. With every voice, we're a tidal wave, where the ones will never be enslaved. Raise your hands to the beating sound. Feel the earth tremble and the walls come down. Where the echoes of the flame that never dies, lighting up the night like stars in the skies. I watched you leave without a sound. No slam of door, no turning round. And in that hush, the air stood still, a quiet grief I couldn't kill. I thought we'd talk, I thought you'd stay. I saved my words for another day. But time played cruel and fate ran fast, and now those words are in the past. These are the words I never said, still ringing loud inside my head, like don't give up, or please don't go, or you're the only one I know. I held them back behind my pride, now they just echo in the night. These are the words I never said. I wrote them down 1,000 times in scattered notes and crooked lines, but I was scared you'd turn away, so I just watched you drift that day. I should have fought, I should have screamed, I should have told you every dream, but silence built the wall so wide. Now I just speak to the other side. These are the words I never said, still dancing through my sleepless head. They haunt the corners of my mind like echoes I can't leave behind. If I had one more breath to spend, I'd speak the truth, not just pretend. These are the words I'd say again. We danced like we had years to burn, but deep inside we knew the turn. The hourglass was never full. We played pretend, ignored the pull. You kissed me like it had to end, a sweetness sharp I can't defend. Your touch was soft but never stayed, like seasons that forget to fade. We were living on borrowed time, loving like it wasn't mine. Every laugh had a quiet cry, every hello hid a goodbye. You were never meant to stay, just a dream that slipped away. We were living on borrowed time, but I still called you mine. I see your name in every street, a trace of ash beneath my feet. Your voice is etched into the air, even when I know you're not there. Some love is meant to burn and go, to leave us warm, then leave us cold. We held it close, we held it tight, and watched it vanish overnight. We were living on borrowed time, loving like it wasn't mine. Every laugh had a quiet cry, every hello hid a goodbye. You were never meant to stay, just a dream that slipped away. We were living on borrowed time, but I still called you mine. We were living on borrowed time, a borrowed heart, a stolen rhyme. Even stars must dim and fall, but you were worth it all. Now I walk this path alone, but your echo is my own. We were living on borrowed time, but it still felt like home. We used to talk till 2 a.m. Now silence falls where words had been. You're in the room but far away. I miss the things we used to say. You check your phone, I fake a smile, pretend that this will last a while. But love that burns and isn't fed will slowly fade and leave you dead. We used to fight, now we don't care. That apathy is hard to bear. I'd rather tears than empty stares. At least they prove that someone dares. We sleep like strangers back to back, hearts out of sync and always lack. But still we stay for reasons gone, afraid to lose, afraid to move on. We faded on the line we drew, too scared to leave, too tired to renew. We loved, we lied, we let it slide, and now we're ships without a tide. You once were fire, now just smoke, a bond that slowly came unspoke. We faded slow, not in one day, but love like ours just slipped away. no fight, no slamming door, just silence we could not ignore. We're here but gone in every way, two ghosts who meet then drift away. We faded on the line so thin, too late to start, too deep within. This love once shone, then disappeared. Now only silence holds us near. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we simply took a slower turn. The spark we had began to dim, like twilight swallowing the brim. No shouting war, no final blow, just colder nights and softer no. A touch once fire is barely warm, a love undone by quiet storms. The color fades, but leaves no scar. We don't know when we drifted far. We smiled while walking separate ways, too scared to beg, too tired to stay. We loved like leaves that knew the fall. The color fades, and that is all. You hold my hand like holding air, pretending we're still halfway there. We laugh at things that don't quite land, two strangers sharing one last stand. The picture frame still shows our grin, but time has blurred the light within. No anger here, no sudden breaks, just quiet hearts and small mistakes. The color fades, but leaves no scar. We don't know when we drifted far. We smiled while walking separate ways, too scared to beg, too tired to stay. We loved like leaves that knew the fall. The color fades, and that is all. Color fades like dust tonight. No final kiss, no need to fight. We turned from flame to gentle smoke, a bond that time has softly broke. And though we tried to keep it whole, the color fades and takes its toll, and takes its toll. I heard the door close soft last night. No words, just silence wrapped in fright. You didn't cry, you didn't plead. You left like love had ceased to need. I sat there frozen, couldn't speak. The weight of us had grown too weak. Now every room just holds your ghost in echoes I remember most. The coffee's cold, your chair's still there, a memory trapped in empty air. I walk through shadows you once made and count the steps that slowly fade. Play our song, it's too deep. It wakes the parts I'd hope would sleep. You're gone, I know, but still I try to leave the light on just in case you pass by. I leave the light on every night, like some old beacon, soft and bright. I know you're gone, I know it's done, but hope don't die with setting sun. You were the fire, you were the rain. Now all that's left is silent pain. Still I won't close the final door in case you come back once more. They say to heal, you have to let go. But love's not math, it doesn't flow. So I'll keep waiting foolishly for a maybe you might never be. I leave the light on, though I know some hearts just aren't meant to grow. You walked away, but still I stay, hoping love might lose its way and find me someday. Through every storm, through every fight, you were the spark, you were my light. Even when the road gets rough, our love's the fire burning tough. No distance, no time can erase what's yours and mine. Love won't fade away. Through the dark, through the pain, no matter what the world may say, you and I will find our way. Seasons change, the years go by, but I still see forever in your eyes. No matter where this life may lead, you're the only home I need. No distance, no time can erase what's yours and mine. Love won't fade away. Through the dark, through the pain, no matter what the world may say, you and I will find our way. No matter what the world may say, you and I will find our way. Yeah. Seasons change, the years go by, but I still see forever in your eyes. No matter where the stars burn out, our love will never be in doubt.